Listen, maybe I'm just tired of this bull hanky. Wow.
That's kind of neat.
It's real cool. I'm
Gotta,
just
like,
sick
turn
of
the
this
wheel. Fiery wheel.
You know what?
Arms of thunder.
Have you
Hey, look. We
just
filled the druggy kid's pool.
But it's... So I was right, unfortunately. And you were supposed to help him.
Yeah.
Well then. Hooray.
No, that it.
I was right.
I mean, like,
I'm so happy.
you know, not every joke here hits, but I do like that at least, you know, tries to be amusing, you know?
You are a lot more positive than I am, you know that?
Yeah.
At times.
What, do you, like, really hate this so far?
I don't know. I find it... At best, it's inoffensive.
This game in general?
Yes. It's like something to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I've seen little of it that's not extremely derivative or trying really hard to be funny. But I'm not playing it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like, wow, this is the funniest dialogue I've ever seen in a game. Oh, God, no.
No, that clearly goes to Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah.
Power armors for pussies. You alright there, buddy boy?
Yes.
Once again,
at least they have,
any
like...
mobs out there, you don't have to be professional. You can
No,
be
Eric,
like
you always give me shit for driving jokes into the ground.
Was that a pun? Was there a pun there?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
So
I just think that joke has overstayed its welcome, is all.
was that
Just
a pun?
like, yeah, we'll make, yeah, I'll just have the little thing again where it's just like, oh, Michael's humor is so goddamn awful. We should make a mob.
There's any mobs out there. Email me at
Eric, what
lewislovehog.
the shell are you doing?
Was that a pun?
Yes, it was a pun, because they're shells.
Where?
See, like, the fire breath is so much better, because it just kills things, you know?
Can't beat fire breath. The only thing that beats fire breath
What
is
can I say?
Brug. By calling
What can
now
I
and
say,
get two
Eric?
for the
This
price
game-
of one.
What can I say, Eric? This game has just got me hooked.
New offer. If you call in the next 15 minutes, Brug can be yours. And two of your other friends. 3 Brugs for the price of 1. Wow! That's right, little Billy. Get your Brug now. Ignore your mom until she calls in and buys. Must be 18 years old or may cause cancer.
Okay, so what's over up? I have a feeling that this game is gonna rip off Jak and Daxter. Just a feeling. Not that it hasn't already.
What's the noise? What's the noise? What's your favorite thing for that game? Here, let's figure it out. This Let's Play is really dragging. That sound. That's from Jerk and Jerkster.
Yeah, Jerk and Jerkster.
Bert and Jerry.
See, and so far we've already had, you know, the mini game that was obviously in Jak and Daxter, where you have to protect the food from the enemies.
Yeah, but that's not fair. That was in every game from that era.
No, it really wasn't. The only other game.
Yeah, it was. Let's be honest here. Protect A from B via turret.
I mean, there's certainly plenty of turret sections, but there's no other game
Where you
besides Jak
protect
and
things.
Daxter. But I mean, like, it's specifically just like something that was in Jak and Daxter.
You having to make subcategories for obnoxious protecting turret sections goes to show how many turret sections there were in this era.
Look, listen, I totally agree with you that there were way too many freaking turret sections in this particular era.
Michael's getting angry at me now. He's not.
But at the same
first,
time,
my being a douche was a little bit of a.
I am saying that there is a section in this game
laugh.
that is.
And now he's getting
one
louder.
Carbon copy.
He's getting angrier. His brow is furling up just slightly.
Looks like there's an elevator in here.
If you press B.
Let's finish this little area first before going on there.
Get all the gems, even the ones in the walls.
This game is not that bad, I don't think.
I think,
I mean, it's not the
What
best
would my
thing.
subscribers like me to say?
That's not what I'm doing here. Like, I'm pretty sure that my subscribers would like me to tear this a new one, maybe. But I don't really want to, because I'm enjoying it, you know?
Okay, alright, that's fair. just giving you some I want to be the guy who's always critical of you. So it'll take only years for you to figure out that my opinion doesn't really matter in the big scheme of things.
Yeah.
That one guy on the YouTubes.
Yeah, that's pretty much me. You know, the guy that always somehow ends up being the hipster, even though I don't try.
See, a lot of people try to be hipsters. You're one of the actual hipsters who is just a hipster, but try not to be, but only realize later that you were hipster in retrospect.
There are some instances where I believe, like, the popular opinion. Like, I think Sonic 3 Knuckles is the best classic game.
Is that the popular opinion?
Yeah, that's the popular opinion, as far as I can gather. But then, like, at the same time, I'm also the guy who thinks Sonic 2 was worse than Sonic 1. So, you know, it's just how I perceive things differently from other people, I guess.
It's funny, because the Sonic 3 and Knuckles was the only one I didn't play because I got bored of, but I think that was because I played too much Sonic.
I think that you should maybe give it a second try. I mean, like, play the 3 Knuckles version.
If I ever feel like it.
I mean, like, obviously, if you don't want to, you don't have to, but, you know.
You can't make it. I'm a strong, independent black woman who
Looks
don't
like
need
we
no
got
man.
Another one of these.
Video games are fun.
At least it's going a little faster than the other one.
It reminds me of the...
Get up.
Reminds me of that one scene from Pirates of the Caribbean.
I've got a jar of dirt.
It was that one Pirates of the Caribbean where Johnny Depp wanders around like a jackass for half an hour. For 2 hours, really.
I don't know. Am I the only one who really doesn't get why? Well, I mean, like, really, it was only the first and second ones that people liked, but
yeah. I don't know.
I mean, like, they had a high production value, but they were like
okay.
the best I could say.
I don't know. There's something to do. I mean, really, just are quality and popularity directly correlated?
That's true. It's true.
It's true. Oh my god.
Why is this not? Oh. It's like the game's trolling me.
Are you saying that it's troll face?
This game's really wheeling along.
Are you telling me that this game is troll facing you? Is it making you do that one meme, the FU meme? Is it
what the fuck?
Is it having you do that one where it's the guy eating the cereal, and then he's like cynical? My earballs. Is this making you Bad Luck Brian? Gets on wheel, falls off. Is it having you Awkward Penguin? Is it tries to impress girl by getting watermill going? Fails.
There we go.
Whatever. Is it having you do that one
on my legs and it hurts?
Michael, you are like a baby who just was born. If I sit on my legs, it hurts.
Whoa.
Just old enough to not just cry and not do anything about it, but young enough to be surprised at the fact that sitting on your leg hurts after several hours.
Are you done
Listen,
digging on my feels?
Yes, your feels have been thoroughly dug. I've taken all the unobtainium out of your feels. It's
you
those.
Can pick up rats.
It's those bugs from Metroid Prime.
Yeah, the little.
A game we should be playing.
Do you like really want to do that game?
Well, you already played that game, you dingle.
Well, we can do the second one.
I don't like the second one.
You haven't even played it.
I like it less than the other ones. I don't not like it, I guess. I just remember watching that MST3K with
what?
You know, the one I was referencing earlier today. I accused my parents.
Oh yeah, that one. Is it weird that I kind of like the movie.
Out of all the movies that they do, that one's better. It's still like really of that time.
It's schlocky as hell, but
all movies from that time were. It was before schlock was like a recognizable thing.
Yeah. I mean,
there's
like,
no way anybody listening knows what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah, go look up I Accuse My Parents MST3K, gentles and ladiesmen.
Hell truck farmer.
Yeah.
So, you've gotten 2 items that increase Sparks' health? Because I noticed he was red. Is that orange?
I think that's yellow.
So he's yellow right now. Michael, come on now.
You want to go play as Blink?
Michael, there are many things in this world that we don't want to do, but have to do.
Alright, let's go play as Cat as you see.
Hello again, Spyro.
What? Is that a voice actor?
Below ground, it's become extremely dangerous since Red appeared on the scene. But I'm always up for a challenge.
I hate this guy.
It down there. Can I want to kill him. Ground?
You know what I've noticed?
I want to
if you look really closely,
reach my arm into his chest and pull out his black mole-ish heart and squeeze it in front of his eyes until it pops. Anyway, go on.
Have you noticed that whenever he talks, like for a split second, right before he stops talking, there like will be 2 models of him like splayed over the other?
Really?
Yeah.
I can totally imagine that.
I've stopped it during the previous parts we played, so if it's in there. I did notice.
Let me just go watch that at youtube.com/gay Mavericks.
Indeed.
Quite. Fun fact. Underground.
Nobody can hear you scream?
There is dark.
Can you step on the bugs? No. Because I could have swore I saw one burst. Whoa! Whoa!
The spiders! Michael's favorite enemy in this video game.
Legion of Spiders!
Legion of Spiders! Man, this is great fun. I'm dead inside.
At least unlike Crash Bandicoot, we do not have to destroy every single crate in the game in order to 100% it.
What do you think of Crash Bandicoot? I know you're just
honestly, I'd have to play it again. If I had to tell you off the top of my head, it's good, but not as great as people say.
Just a solid.
Yeah, it's a good platform.
I feel like it's pretty unique, and you wouldn't think it'd be, but it is.
It's got.
You'd think that like, it's just like a little platformer, but something about it's really distinct. I don't know what it is. Like, you know you're playing a Crash game.
To me, it just feels like a stiffer DKC.
Really?
Only in 2.5D, you know?
I don't quite see it.
Because it's just a basic hop and bop platformer. There are lots of similar, like all levels. I've gone into this before, but so I'll skip it now. But you know, like the games themselves are fine, even though I think the first one is kind of, you know, obnoxious as all hell. Hey, look, the giant floating clump of dirt is back.
People of Earth, you have 24 hours.
24 hours to vacate the premises.
To evacuate the planet. I think the funniest part about that is how ridiculous of a
concept that is for a movie. Well, you know...
well, not just that.
You know, I doubt that Hollywood will go through with it because it's not a remake or a sequel.
You don't think...
Not because it's a stupid idea, because they do that all the time, but because it's not a remake, a reboot.
Spider-Man 3 is not the best movie of all time. Is that what you're telling me right now?
I think that Amazing Spider-Man 2 was much better, yeah.
You know, it's funny. Like, I don't think anybody thinks that except for you.
Why is that?
I don't know.
The movie was good.
I haven't seen Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I haven't seen Spider-Man 3 in forever, except for the chair scene, because that's hilarious. the chair scene, the one where he gets all. I just hate Tobey Maguire. I think he looks like what's her face, Kristen Stewart, except even less likable.
Okay, is there anything else down here I can get? Looks like not, so we're gonna move on.
Throw yourself in the bonfire and make mole stew.
It'll be the bonfire who has the last laugh.
What the hell are you? See, sometimes you reference things in things that you can't not do in a funny voice. but I have no clue what the hell you're talking about. So it just sounds like
you've gone insane. Do you know anything about Mega Man Legends at all?
Yes. It's 3D Mega Man.
Yes.
Alansro played it on the channel.
Yes, that is true.
Leave It to Mikey is a thing.
That is
Ethan
also
made
true.
a fart joke once or twice.
No, he probably got in my case for making fart jokes.
Okay, is that more the dynamic?
See, the thing is that when Ethan does,
I feel like there's a double standard.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what's going on.
But I feel like that's channel wide, so I feel like I've done a harm to both me and Ethan by bringing that up, by recognizing the double standard. The double standard means nothing to anybody until both parties admit to it. What you got to do, use your mole breath on it.
Gotcha.
That's a power you have, mole breath.
I'll mull it over.
Listen, I can't eat that bread with all that mole on it.
Oh, it's the Y button.
Mole. You're hitting the hitbox of the giant floating clump of dirt, by the way.
Well, I guess those are just for show.
Those giant sea, like, unimaginative
those,
sea
jungle
mines.
bats you're always hearing about.
Yeah, those dangled jungle bats that are all over the place.
Always knocking about, wild.
Knocking about. The only jungle bats that I can think of, they're jungle bats in Terraria. Jump, jump, jump.
I think that will get me killed. How do I get rid of these things?
I'm Blink the Mole, and welcome to Jackass. Jump, jump. You probably have to hit the chain. Cause a chain reaction. Cause a chain reaction.
What do you do here?
Smell it.
Do I blow up this thing? No. Can I climb it?
Use your mole powers.
Can I swim?
Put on your Goron mask.
Looks like there are killer piranhas in the water.
Jump in the water. Jump.
You know what? It's worth a try because.
Do it.
Is that a reference to something?
I don't think so.
No, you just run like a pussy.
It's a reference to Waterworld playthrough.
Yeah, were you? Is there any other ability that I don't know about?
Using the blaster. Meeting the Frednick. I'm disappointed we can't play as Frednick. I think he'd be a great playable character. Can somebody make an OC of Frednick? Where he's the
what the hell is that?
He's the OTP waifu chan of Blink the Mole.
My waifu is Denise Marmalade.
Michael? That was a good... You did it.
Okay, I guess you gotta go in first person if you want to blow those things up. Because the bombs will cling to anything else in the game.
Remember, Michael,
except for the big
what's
giant
yours
that you
is
have to
mine. Hardy, 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 hardy. I think our best work has been in the Blink the Mole sections. Our best work.
You think so?
I think we have it. I think we can make it in the Hollywoods if we just...
Excuse me, giant floating clump of dirt.
Oh, I was really hoping
it worked somehow.
It did?
Yeah. I guess the floating clump of dirt is the key.
But we always knew that.
You don't say that every day.
Plate tectonics are the key. Climb on the ceiling.
Yes, sir.
Do that thing. Michael, you look hungry. Can I get you one of those things that are in all those animus? You know,
you mean those rice cake?
Those,
fuck!
Watch out for the spiders.
Of course, they've got to be on the worst fucking placement that they can possibly think of.
Can we play a good game? Listen. I think
the funniest thing about this so far is that, like, the only thing you've really said tonight is, God, this game is so bad. Can we play a good one?
I don't like this game.
You don't like this game?
It's not, listen, it's not terrible. It's just boring. There's more interesting... Michael's trying not to laugh. He's trying to act upset, but in reality, he thought that was pretty funny too.
Oh my God.
I'm not falling for it,
fucking
though.
shit. Oh, at least the mines felt like staying dead.
Michael said, as he took a sip of his margarita. That's
Eric,
my,
you
that's
should
the start
tell
of my
story.
fanfic.
You should tell the story of what happened to our mom at dinner tonight.
Our mom turned out to be our dad the whole time. Next. Next question, please.
So we went to like a dinner, and then my mom
Is
decided...
this really a story? This isn't even an interesting story.
How is it going through him? I'm shooting directly at him.
You sound like every 12-year-old COD player I've ever heard in my life. Lag! Lag! He's using hacks! He's using aimbot. In order to blow that thing up, you have to go and kill it from above. Death from above. You must rain death upon your enemies from above. Michael?
What did I just do? This game has no rules.
Blink played softball in high school. That's true.
Okay, so I guess if you hold the button before you release it, he'll like launch it farther.
You didn't read the memo?
I guess I didn't read the game's instructions.
We had Catbert forward that to you at 11 this morning. What are you doing?
Trying not to kill myself. Because I don't know what it is,
the
but his
controls
turn
really
rate.
bad.
They're not bad, it's just his turn rate
It's like
is a little tight.
quasi-tank controls. They're not actually tank controls, but they sort of feel like it because he turns that slow.
He just has a very tight.
Why are you
turning rate.
taking all these risks?
Because that's just how he controls, okay?
No, what you did, you could jump on the floating clump of dirt. Instead, you're trying to make like you're trying to do stunts and stuff. When
Listen,
you know
I
we're gonna have to go back.
Like, if not professionalism, okay?
Listen, the problem is we can fast forward the video. We can't fast forward real life. And I'm gonna be sitting here watching you get the same 3 fucking crystals over and over again. If you keep doing this,
you want to know what the best part is?
What is the best part? Go on, tell me.
Is that after we get these 5 ones, we get to go back down and find 10 more.
We get to go 10 more, and it's gonna be so much fun.
Can you guys tell that we're enjoying this game?
Oh, but Michael, I thought you loved this. I thought you said this was your favorite game of all time. Oh, that's a sheep. Oh, other false statements.
Actually, Eric, if you've read the manga,
you'll know that peered into the expanded universe. Oh.
I'm gonna grab this shit first, and then we can
hop on the bonfire real quick.
Yeah.
Pour some A1 sauce over my mole-ish frame.
For fuck's sake. Blow the fucking crystal up.
Michael Tanner 2015. In regards to the fucking crystal, you collected 560.
We've got the blink bombs.
That was a good. I'm having so much fun right now. You can't even tell.
Here you go, Spyro. I found
Blink
a dragon.
the red-nosed fuckface.
What you really want is a light gem, huh?
The light gem that he wouldn't give us for no reason.
He didn't. But Eric, he didn't happen to find it when we didn't get it in the section.
So why do we? So question. Do you have to actually redo the exact same sections?
What do you mean?
In this, right?
In this, it's the same level. They just put the things in different places.
I don't care. Just finish it. Christ.
I think someone's being a little bit of a grumpy puss.
Fuck you. Entertain them. I'm gonna take a nap. Oh, go on. Entertainment masses. Go through your stand-up routine.
What do you call a fish with no eyes? A fish.
Did you hear that?
What do you call a fish with no gills?
What?
Fucked.
Tell them about the fish again. What do you call a squirrel with no brain? A squirrel.
I think the joke was a little dirty.
Michael, about your dirt joke. I've heard lots of good jokes in my time, but that was a pretty hilarious one. That was a pretty funny.
I like how whenever you say anything, I can't take it seriously at all.
I hate you.
Well.
That wasn't called
Shut
for.
your goddamn whore mouth, Michael.
Your fucking cunthole. You're a real friend, you know that?
Wow, Gooby, you true friend.
You true friend.
I like how the mist, like, goes through the little pillar thing.
Dark metamorphosis. Form of mist. Dark metamorpho mist. Are you sure you got all the crystals in that section?
Yeah, I checked.
Get it? That was a joke, because I don't care.
I don't care, because this game sucks.
As long as it's over quickly. See, this is the same game mechanics with Michael. I just love how loud the controller sounded. Like, is it just me, or are the triggers on the GameCube controllers the loudest things in the goddamn universe?
They kind of are.
They're like spring-loaded.
Mm. Well, triggers kind of have to be.
I still can't deal with PlayStation triggers, or more accurately, recent PlayStation triggers that are like I don't know. They're weird. Maybe it's just that one controller we have.
Yeah, the PlayStation 3 has different triggers than usual.
It's such a classic PS2 DualShock TM.
Yeah, the DualShock
featuring
the DualShock
Dwayne
doesn't have
Johnson.
triggers. It just has L2 and R2 buttons.
Buttons.
I'm sure there were third-party buttons you could, or
buttons.
Third-party controllers you could get.
You could purchase third-party buttons and install them.
It's like, why?
See? Why take that risk?
Oh my god.
That's you taking a risk for no reason. Now we have to go all the way back up. We have to climb the wall of clump of dirt. Put on your fucking goggles. Shoot the spiders again.
I feel like
every day we're shooting spiders. Oh, put your red goggles on. Shoot the spiders. Put the goggles on. Shoot the spiders.
Whip it real hard. Whip it real hard.